Hello, this is the 2020 Ford F-150 Platinum Edition.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
And what do you think of the F-150 Platinum Edition?
Good.
Why is it so good?
Because lots of buttons we can press, and I can pull this lever.
I hope you don't pull that lever.
Why?
Because it's the gear knob and I don't want you to do that. Okay, so there's a review coming up. Also, we'll probably hear more from her. Hello, James here. I'm in 2020 Ford F150 Platinum Edition, and she's here too. We're sitting in the back because there's loads of room and we needed somewhere to play. So this is what the front looks like. Hugely spacious because it's the Platinum Edition. You have all of the mod cons. You have the best trim level. You have leather seats. You have leather steering wheel. You have heated everything. Hello, yeah.
Daddy, look, we can even put our music and we can call in the truck.
We can even put our music and call people in the truck. That becomes that's standard now with the Ford Sync. And look in the back here, you have a huge flatbed.
Hi.
Of course, we borrowed it because of. Hello? Just doing a little video here. She's talking to that car. We needed it because we were going camping, and we have the Ford Focus that's just in front there, and it's too small. We went to Canadian Tire to buy a grill and a couple of sleeping bags, and the car was full up already. So the lovely people at Ford Canada said that we could borrow this to test drive, play around in, occupy that one, and test drive. Did I say test drive?
Yes.
I said test drive twice.
And we're gonna go camping in the truckie.
We are going to go camping in the truckie, and look. It says platinum on here. I don't know if you can see that because it's the evening time, but it's quite dark. But the moonroof goes all the way back and the front opens up, and it's beautiful because it lets tons of light in. And that's one of the things that I found. Hold on just one moment. That's one of the things I found with larger cars, especially when I tried out the Dodge. Which one is it? The Journey, and as well as the Jeep Wranglers. You don't get enough all-around vision, but with this, the side panels, hold on, one sec, the side panels aren't that invasive. Somehow they've managed to not put them in the way. Okay, you did say excuse me, yes.
Dad, it even says that on here.
It says platinum. Do you know what platinum means?
What?
Fancy.
We got a fancy one?
Yeah, we got a fancy one. And even this opens up, which is kind of cool, so you can put a big plank of wood through, or you can just say hello to the people that you've let ride in the back, which is not to be done. So let's have a look. Do that 3 times. And okay, so in the back here, hold on my love, we have 2 USBs. I might have to do this in the daytime. And the normal plug outlet. Heated seats in the back. 12 volts.
I'm coming here.
Okay, love.
Daddy,
Yes, Pickle.
can we put
It's probably
princess
pitch black.
music on the car?
Princess music?
Uh-huh.
Not right now, but when we go camping, I promise we'll put princess music on, because we have excellent Bang & Olufsen or B&O audio speakers. We have 12 volts and a normal AC outlet in the front, which is really useful, and I love that. USB down here, 2 USBs. So I'll put my face mask, safety first. Media, so let's have a look. We've got audio, we've got Sirius, radio, we've got sat nav, dual climate control, heated and cooled seats in the front, just heated in the back. This leather upholstery is very, very comfortable. I drove it back from the dealership this afternoon, and it's lovely.
I'm coming through.
And she's coming through. There we go. Obviously, there's loads of room to play in here, which is really nice. There's something to do in the evening. Actually, let me show you the outside. Hold on, my love. I'm just going to show them the outside. You stay in here, okay? Oh, did you see that? See, comes down. No, stand comes down. That's really nice. Okay, this is what it looks like from the outside, which is a useful thing. See the step going in there. So the F-150 Platinum. It's beautiful. It's quite commanding on the road. Oh, and this is the new grille. I think this is a new design. I haven't seen this one before. Very nice. LED lights there. Nice and bright. Very easy to see, especially on a dull day. F-150 Platinum, looking gorgeous. Nice and big. It doesn't have the blind spot mirrors, which I would have liked to see. It has them on my Ford Focus, even though it's a smaller car. Four-wheel drive. Well, sorry, not four-wheel drive. F/4. I think that means four-wheel drive. Anyway, there's the flatbed, and has a really good coating in it, so it's a lot more hardy. There. So we're gonna. She's trying to get my attention. We're all set up. We tried to go for a walk. Obviously my 4-year-old doesn't want to go for a walk. Joys of camping, I guess. So yeah, the truck drove beautifully smoothly. It's big and it's kind of a bit daunting to drive if you're not used to it. Like my little Ford Focus is particularly small in comparison. So you always think you're gonna hit a tree or the oncoming traffic. But of course you're not, unless you are a bad driver, and then you do. But it's so much room inside. It's really nice. I mean, I know there's only the three of us, but it was perfect. It was so nice. The only thing I wish it had was either a cover over the back, which I mean that you can just buy, so that you don't have to tie everything in, which is kind of a hassle, and then you have to untie it when you get there. It's just an added step. I mean, the thing that you don't have to do when you got an SUV is you can just open up the trunk, put it all in, done, lovely. With a truck you have to tie it down unless you have the roof, but even then it could slide around, so you have to put boxes in. Truck lap, I suppose. But for space and drivability and quality of ride, it's just stunning. You just can't beat it. Well, cheers. Oh, wow, that's really good. That's phenomenal, actually. We're back. Camping was a success. The F-150 was perfect. The 5-litre V8 engine just roared past anything, under the speed limit, of course. It was beautiful to drive. It even had massaging seats, which I didn't realise until I was playing around with the buttons on the side. So at the front of the, for the passenger and the driver, you get your bum massaged, legs, and your lower back, which is really nice on a longer drive. On a short drive, you know, whatever. It had adaptive cruise control with stop and go. It had lane control, so if you're veering off, it'll just nudge the steering wheel, which is really nice, so you can have it so it shakes. It was fantastic. This model, I had to look it up, and it starts at 66,500
Canadian. So in US that's probably about 50, 55. I don't know about the conversion. The ride is stunning. It's just a really good truck, a good vehicle. Surprisingly perfect for a family. Actually, I was thinking it was kind of going to be too big or whatever, but I'm so tired after the drive home and the packing up the camping and everything. It's actually raining. We had 2 days of beautiful camping weather, and now it's just pouring again. It was really good. The back part of the cabin, the rear 2 seats. I should put my glasses on. I can't even. The rear 2 seats had tons of room, like loads of leg room. Like we could put a whole cooler and some other stuff, and you can even put stuff underneath the seats, which I really liked. So like put ciders and cokes and a bottle of wine and some water and bits. And it was really good, really practical. And the front seats had tons of room, loads of places to put your arm, coffee, nice solid buttons. Like even to open the door, you pull the whole thing instead of like a little. It's a whole proper thing, which is really nice. Little touches, and even there was, I think it was ash or stained wood, just to highlight the edges. It was really nice, just a nice touch. I was just reading an article on carandriver.com, and 2021, there's a rumour of an electric one. I would imagine that's going to be a couple of years. That would be very cool, because I know there's a lot of movement in the hybrid market right now. So like with the RAV4, there's the Mitsubishi Outlander. I mean, these are smaller vehicles, but still. And then you got this the Tesla Cybertruck, which is coming surprisingly soon, even though it looks like it's coming from the future. I think it's hideous to look at, but it's a very cool advancement. It's gonna be like wearing a silver jumpsuit. Very ostentatious, though I expect the driving experience to be phenomenal. As with all Teslas, I think. I don't know. It's not for me. I can't really see it on a school pickup. And yeah, so from Car and Driver, like ice is clinking there. They say there's going to be no fewer than 6 powertrains, including a plug-in hybrid for the very first time, plus 3 cab configurations and both long and short bed lengths. Very cool. So even a hybrid version of the F-150 would be amazing. I don't know if it's going to be a plug-in or just where you put gas in and then it charges up the battery for like city driving and stuff. But either way, amazing. If you can take the power consumption down on a truck like that, it's going to really open up, especially if your government is offering like subsidies and rebates and things. Anyway, so back to the F-150. To sum up, phenomenal. A little too big for a family of 3, I think. Hugely useful, though it would be only buying a vehicle for 2% of my needs. I'm really thinking of the Kia Telluride. This isn't anything to do with a review, I just thought I'd mention it. Kia Canada, hit me up. I really want to test drive the Telluride. I've heard it's perfect. I need a shave. Mess. Anyway, so the F-150 2020 Platinum starts at 66.5 grand Canadian. It's amazing. If you need that much, I mean, honestly, I would get the smaller, the less fancy version, or like one from the 1970s, just because they've got, just like the old style. But if you're looking for top of the range, incredible drive position, you're really high up, you can see over everything. You feel like $1 million because you're riding around in what feels like a luxury vehicle. The driving experience, the amount of power you have, it's enormously practical. I would get a cover for the back, just so you don't have to tie everything down and worry about it getting wet from the rain or stolen if you stop for coffee. The leather inside, the wood, the heated everything, the seats, the amount of plugs there is, I mean, is like it is a complete car. If you need that much of a car or a truck, this is like, I couldn't honestly, and I've driven a lot of different trucks, this is the one that is just like, wow, cool, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to test drive next, but I don't know how it'll top it. Amazing. So anyway, cheers very much. Thank you for Ford Canada for lending it to me. Hope you like the review and keep lending me stuff. An amazing vehicle. Once again, amazing. Thanks very much. Goodbye.